E-commerce YouTube ads. So today, my wife says to me, "Hey, Mark, you kind of have your hair going like Cameron Diaz in Something About Mary." So I had to look it up. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. But I just wanted to go over how we use YouTube ads in our e-commerce strategy. And back in November, we launched a brand new, from scratch, out of the box marketing strategy on YouTube, and it equated to 97 sales per day in the month of November back in 2018. So I want to show you 7 things that we use to make sure that our e-commerce YouTube ads stand out. Now, before we continue, I just want to let you know that my goal for this channel is to produce videos every single week that provide valuable information to you and help you succeed online, whether it's affiliate marketing, e-commerce, just making money online, or whatever. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and that way you'll be notified every time I put out a new video. Now, on to the first few things. Okay, the first thing, I'm going to upload a video real quick, and I will fast forward this part for you. Okay, so I uploaded that short video real quick just to kind of show you what we need to do on the back end for these videos. So when you run video ads on YouTube, you need to upload some videos to YouTube. Then you jump over to Google Ads and you link that video. You tell it that's the one you want to use. So I've uploaded just a dummy video here for us to see, but the very first element is, or tip number 1, is to really utilize the title and description for SEO. You really want to optimize it for SEO. So in the title, you're given 100 characters to put up here. You want to put in your best product description title that you can think of. Obviously, coffee mug is not going to be exactly that, but do some searches, find out, you know what your keywords are for your products. You've already done some other advertising, so you want to plug in your best keyword into the title and make the most use of it. You also can break up the title into a couple of sections, maybe using a colon as a separator, and then you can add a second, maybe a long tail keyword into the title. Also, the description area of the video is the title and description are the most utilized for YouTube's algorithm in their SEO. So in the SEO efforts. So be sure and write full, complete, coherent sentences in your description that include your keywords, long tail keywords, etc. Also, you're going to want to put a link to your website, to the product page for that exact product. So that's tip number 1, is to really utilize the title and description area on your YouTube video page. So the second element, or the second tip that I'm going to give today, is when you make your videos, you really want to commit to short-term videos. You only want to have a video that is longer than 30 seconds, but shorter than 2 minutes. You don't need to go on and on about a product video like I'm doing in this video, potentially. Sometimes you can go over 2 minutes if it really deserves a longer explanation. However, most people are going to tune out pretty quick. So you want to stay between a minimum of 30 and a maximum of 2 minutes for your video. The whole idea is to get people to click over to your product page and not bog them down in watching some lengthy video that bores them and then they click away. The next element, or the next tip that I'm going to give you, is to utilize the cards, the dynamic elements that YouTube allows you to have in your videos. Should be a card in the upper corner somewhere. Here you'll see you can click on, and I have a couple playlists here on paid advertising playlist and Google Ads playlist that you can click on to see more of my videos. And you should do the exact same thing with related products that you can dynamically inject into your video. Okay, the fourth thing on my list is super important. These are all really important, but these are so important. This one is so important, is the thumbnail image for your video. You can come down here, you can upload a custom thumbnail, and if we come over here to my YouTube channel, you can see that I've been working really hard at creating a new style of thumbnail. Let me come over here to videos. Let me make this a little, well, smaller. I was going to make it smaller. Okay. So you can see my most recent thumbnails and how the ones were before that. and then even the ones before that. So evolving in the way I make my thumbnails, they're such a critical factor to getting that initial click when somebody is searching on YouTube. You only have about a second or two to capture somebody's attention, just like hopefully I've captured your attention with my thumbnail. You click over to the video, and here we go. People will look at the picture first, then they will read the headline second, or the title second. So thumbnails are probably the most critical factor in leading to your click-through rate. Okay, the next element is to utilize closed captioning. You can see here the CC indicates that I have closed captioning on this video. So I'm going to jump over here, and you can see right here I have it where it is auto-loading the closed caption for people to view. It's very easy for people to turn off. They can just click this and turn it off. I like to have it on by default, and I find that you get a lot of improvement with your ad quality and retention rates when you have your closed captioning turned on, and I'll show you how I do that. If you come over here, once you have uploaded your video, you've done your title and your description, you can come down to the bottom and hit subtitles. And when you click on subtitles, YouTube will automatically go through, and it may take a little bit of time. This was a very short video, so this happened really fast, but some of my longer videos, 15-20 minute videos, take several hours for YouTube to do. But we can go in here. If you click on English, this is the one that YouTube has provided. You can edit your closed captioning that they've created here. You might want to listen to it and read this, make sure that they picked up the right words, especially if you have an accent. You want to make sure that they've picked up the right words. And then we go ahead and hit, well, first we hit edit, then we go through and make sure of all this. And then when we hit save changes, you can see that there are two English versions here. So since I now have this second one, what I can do is, if I come over here to info and settings, and if I use this one tag, this YT:CC=on tag, that automatically will play the video, the closed captioning on the video. Speaking of tags, go ahead and add some tags to your YouTube video. It's not the most critical factor for SEO ranking anymore on YouTube, but go ahead and add a few. It won't hurt, but definitely add this one. And I just put this one at the end of all of my tags because it's kind of ugly. Okay, number 6 on my list is to publish your ads. Start running your ads when and publish your video when it's the best peak time for you. And that's really going to depend on your niche. If you have a knitting e-commerce site that has knitting, then potentially your audience has different peak viewing times. But a really good place to start is Monday through Wednesday. You want to try to publish them between about 2 and 4 o'clock Eastern. On Thursday and Friday, it's about 3 p.m. Eastern is an optimal time for starting out and testing your channel. And over the weekend, it's a morning time, say between 9 a.m. and 11 Eastern. So if you start to schedule your videos to publish around those times, you'll start to see probably some better initial response. This is when people are most likely to be having a little free time and watching YouTube. Also, when you're running your ads, you can go into the Google Ad Network interface and schedule when you want to have your ads show. Now, this really depends on, like I said, your audience. So over a little bit of time, you can go in and you can see in the analytics when your videos are being watched more, so you can optimize your ads from there. And now on to the last, number 7. The 7th tip that I have is to connect with, here, let me pull this up, and to connect with a YouTube influencer, one that is in your niche. So if you have a, I don't know, let me see, Amazon product or something, let me see, unboxing Amazon returns. Do a search for your product on YouTube or in your niche on YouTube, and you can see this guy right here, 6.7 million views in 8 months. So this guy does unboxings. You can click over to this guy's video. I'll show you here. Let me just pause this. And I'm going to go to his or their channel page and go to the About page. And you can see right here, view email address. You can say, I'm not a robot. I'm not a robot. And submit that. You can see right here, you can get his email address You can send them an email and say, hey, listen, I have a product, I have a store that does this. I'd like to send you a couple of products. Would you mind unboxing them? Yes, it's going to cost you the cost of the product and shipping it to them, but this is marketing. So they might also want, this is marketing expense. They might also want a fee. It just depends on how popular they are, how much it's going to be seen. There's a lot of factors that go into it, but open up a dialogue with them. Doesn't cost anything to reach out and at least ask them if you can send them a product that they can feature on one of their unboxing videos. So, oops, sorry. Here's that coffee mug. Hey, listen, these are my 7 tips on how to use YouTube ads for e-commerce, for your e-commerce business. Get started doing this today. It can be super fun having a YouTube channel. I've had fun already. Got 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Just yesterday got 2,000 subscribers, so yay, little milestone. But if you enjoyed this video, then give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you'll be notified of all of my future videos that I publish. Thanks. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to be notified of future videos, and don't forget to like this video. Now watch that video next. Go ahead, watch that video.